Hello everybody, it is of course Great and Glorious, soon to be famous one, Nick Dutch back on the camera again one more time. Got a couple of private messages that I'm just going to go through because there's, interesting ideas or subjects and or of discussion and so on and so forth associated with both of them. And I just want to quickly clarify, because that's what we do on YouTube. We say things, people take it in a certain way, and then we have to do clarifications, and then the clarifications are misunderstood, and that becomes part of some crazy psychological head fuck which goes on for a long period of time, because that's being on YouTube for you. It's just what happens if you're walking along down the country roads and you're not wearing Wellington boots? Well, your feet are going to get muddy. What happens when you're on YouTube? You make clarification videos. It's the same thing. So, the first private message I want to have a look at says, in your recent video, you speak of strange experiences having theorized phenomena semantically attached, but do you actually not believe anything as true as a result? I know you want to be seen as having an objective approach, but deep down, are there not some of these phenomena or stories which you actually believe as true? The only thing I've got to go by is experiences. Alright, I mean, that's it. Now, because I've had to get my personal experiences together and try and work out what they meant, I've had to go and approach lots of people who claimed to have a certain quantity or quality of knowledge vis-a-vis the alleged or apparent phenomena that I had experienced, because I wanted to learn to control it so I could then do good things with my appalling health problems. And if there is some kind of true genuine power to this, that and the other, that I could therefore control it or design a system, and then other people could then learn about it, and then hey presto, all the world's problems about hunger and thirst and disease and pestilence would all melt away, and all the water in the world would be pure drinking water, and everyone would live like millionaires, and wouldn't the world be great? So did I actually look really hard to try and get some hard and fast objective facts and all the rest of that? Yes, I did. I worked bloody hard to find out as much as I could. And the only thing I've managed to achieve is to be more aware of the fact that people talk shit. And that people seem to want to bury themselves underneath mythologies which make them feel comfortable. And it's these mythologies which make people feel comfortable which reach the awareness in the popular culture, popular consciousness, Harry Potter, certain forms of New Age religion, which are very insistent on the fact that they're a religion for reasons which are thoroughly irrelevant, because just because it's a religion doesn't mean to say that it's good, doesn't mean to say it's right, doesn't mean to say it's useful, doesn't mean to say that there aren't questions which have to be asked about it, and doesn't mean to say that its traditions shouldn't be challenged. So, is there anything that I actually believe as true? I have hypotheticals, but that's where I stop. Because I would be lying. I would actually be lying if I turned around to you and said, it is true, there is life after death. Because that would not be true, that would be a truth. That would be a way of looking at a situation. I would also be lying if I said I believe that there are spirit guides and that is true. Because we don't know. We have strange experiences to go by, that's all. These strange experiences say something about us as human beings, because we can have these strange experiences. But what they don't do is give you hard and fast grip on reality. They just give you something else, which is a perceptual something or other, something that we can experience, but that's it. What these things mean, we don't know. So I'd have to say, I believe I don't know. I believe that it is wrong for me to say that something is true when it is not. If I turned around to you and said, oh, the spirit of the Ouija is evil, that would be the biggest heap of bollocks in the world, because we don't even know if there is a spirit of the Ouija, and we certainly don't have any real way of defining what good and evil really is. So that's bullshit. There's things I strongly disagree with. I would say it is evil to turn around to someone and try and make them terrified of the Ouija board in accordance with all the superstition and the mythology surrounding it. Because that's bullshit. All we got is strange experiences to go by, and that includes the ideomotor effect, that includes, all that stuff. And these things are there to be experimented with because they're part of us. It's like trying to convince someone they don't have feet. You've got feet. I've got a foot here, okay? This is a foot. It is real. The experiences exist. But what they mean, I don't know. I never will know. And I despise the people. I really do hate the people who say that they too desperately know. Yes, oh, they know. They know. Oh. Because they don't. They are lying. Either that or they've got no standards of what it means to be telling the truth or stating something as facts. And if that's the case, they're unreliable. And if they're unreliable, they should shut the fuck up. Full stop. Anyway, that's one massive rant in its own right. Now we've got the next massive rant in its own right, okay? Next one says, hello, I had a question I've been wanting to ask you for some time. I posted this question, it seems others want to answer as well, since it's the top comment on your recent Vual video. LOL. So I'd love for you to answer it. Here's what I wrote exactly in the comments. Please respond. After watching your video for some time, I knew you love to poke fun at the idiots of the world. And what gave you that idea then, eh? What gave you that idea? However, what is your true opinion of demons? Do you think they are complete bullshit or actual beings you can summon? Well, I could say I refer the right honourable person to the statement I made some moments ago. We don't know. So we can't say they are complete bullshit, because that's just as much bullshit as saying they aren't complete bullshit. Isn't it? It's an absolute. And it's an absolute based upon a presupposition, which has to, by its nature, be a lie, because you don't have enough information upon which to base it. Yes, there are strange experiences. I did a ceremony years and years and years ago based upon the Lesser Key of Solomon, using was it Floros as being the demon in question. And there was this ball of heat which stayed suspended at the same height as where I set up the altar table. And I walked through it for 2 weeks, and I could feel it there for 2 weeks as I walked through that spot. That was a strange experience. But what it means, I don't know. Okay, let's move on. I'm very curious to know, though, your sarcasm, etc., if you really think you can call upon some demon and see them, etc., etc. Well, if you did see them, then what would that mean? If you could actually see a demon, would that mean that they exist? No, it wouldn't. It would mean you can have a strange experience. The comment goes on. Also, if you think they're actually evil. Well, come on. If we don't even know if they exist, how can they be truly evil? I think the people who are truly evil are those who are trying to make you terrified of these things we don't even know whether they exist or not. And it's just a strange experience. And if all they're trying to do is to stop people from experimenting, and I personally would say that that is evil. And I would say that that is evil because that is trying to stop people from finding out about the world. It's wrong. Okay, both points of view are wrong. Either they exist or they don't exist is wrong. Can't you see that? You know, there's just too many questions. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I'm not saying who it was who put these messages out there. Never mind. I hope you enjoyed hearing me rant yet again. And I will look forward to ranting at you again at some point not too far down the line in the future. Speak to you again soon. Good fortune, God and or Goddess and or none of the above bless. Chill.